7:25. We said we'd get away at 7:25, and we're getting away at 7:25. So down for a quick coffee. We're an hour and a half away from our destination near Barry for our bike services, just an oil and filter change. So let's go down to the main drag of Parry Sound. We loved it here. We're here at the Daybreak Coffee place that opened at 7:30, but Damien's shaking his head. This is not good. Oh, there's a train going by on that bridge. Train. What's the story?
No espressos. Just drip.
Just drip coffee, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
This is a tragedy.
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 Isn't that BG's song?
Sorry?
BG's.
Yeah, I remember that song. Tragedy. Okay, so what are we doing? We can't dawdle. We haven't got time to waste today.
Alright, let's get on.
So we're just gonna... Oh my God, it's another day without coffee. This might be a new beginning for you. I might need a hand up because my bike lean is way too much.
No new beginnings, darling. Hang on.
I got it. Look at that. Like a genius. I never got a chance to do my welcome. Today is going to be brought to you by the letters V, W, Y. So we have John V, Ben and Kathy Van Zickfield. They're from Kamloops. We stayed with those guys. Vanessa. Oh, look, Vanessa, I've got your name back to front. You've got Vanessa as a surname. So Vanessa Archer. Michael Vergona, Mark Webster, David Williams, Kevin Yeo Ward, Steve Young, Lindy Wilson, and Pete, of course. And a big shout out to Tim, TC Army, Tim, who you met at the Sturgis thing. And I just want to also welcome Craig Brown. Craig's a new tank topper, so thanks, Craig. And I know I mentioned some people yesterday, but I put two and two together in the middle of the night. And the Grimson family, a big hello to them again, because they did a fabulous post about how the kids have started watching the episodes, and they ask each morning, is there a new episode out? It really made my day. It was so sweet. So I think that's Liam and William. So hello kids, thanks for watching and being interested in this old boiler. Goodbye Parry Sound. You almost got a 10 out of 10 except for the coffee. Well, we're here in Barry, well I think a suburb outside of Barry. The service place is just down here. So there's Starbucks coffee and McDonald's coffee, so maybe Damien will just have to lower his standards even further.
Bruce Phelps.
Chris,
This
Bruce,
Motorcycle Life guy, yeah, the podcaster. I have this Motorcycle Life podcast.
Oh my God, I listened to you. Yeah, Bruce. There you go.
So you're...
Thanks, Bruce. His voice sounds so different than the podcast.
Guys, that's exciting. Well, look at this beautiful bike.
Jump on that and take her around.
I guess so.
He's got everybody look, he's got a matching helmet. I love that. So this is my second sausage and egg McMuffin since being over here. The last one I had, remember, was in Seattle when we were waiting for the bikes. It was delicious. So I don't know how different they are in Canada. This is going to be bad. It's shit. It's a shit show. But you know, I wasn't really expecting anything else.
No.
Damien obviously threw that away. So there's a Greek bake shop here that apparently does Greek coffees. Now, Greece and Italy are not far from each other.
This is promising.
So you're known for this cheesecake with baklava on the top.
That is correct.
New York cheesecake.
New York style.
What's your name?
My name's Costa.
Costa.
Costa, yeah.
Oh, that's a very good Greek name. We've got Hello Gorgeous. We're sitting in the Greek bakery bake shop. Damien's going for it again.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Hang on, just let me...
We have to be polite because they're watching us. Is it?
Yeah, it's actually really good. I'll give that a...
It's a big cup.
It is a big cup.
Did you get an extra shot in that, for fuck's
Well,
sake?
no, that's how it is. I'll give that a 4 out of 5.
There you go, 4 stars.
Beautiful.
So it's a cheesecake. Okay, that's the service done, $300 Canadian, which is about normal, I think. It's about Australian equivalent. I need back brake pads though, which sound pretty critical. So we're trying to work out how I can get those fixed. So my brake pads need doing. So we've got to go back to the service centre. Damien's bought a new tyre. It's just going to be quicker to do it this way than try and find places along the way. It's so good here. The Barry store just outside of Toronto, Indian. They're taking our tyre and Damien's new luggage back.
There's a light.
But they're my brake pads. And what's wrong with them? The experts tell me.
You would have not got very far on those. They would not have been safe. So happy that we're going to change them out and put brand new ones in for you.
These guys have been great. So that's the
We're
old
going to
ones.
pitch those. You don't want these.
No, I don't want them. It's now 2:30. The Damien's tyre's still being fitted. My bike's done. The brake pads. So this is not much of an episode, I know, because, well, it was just a bit of an hour and a half run into this area this morning. We're an hour away from Toronto, checking into our hotel. So I'll capture a little bit of that. But every time we say to people we're riding to Toronto, they go like this. So apparently it's a shit city to ride in. So I'm not looking forward to that. And the big storm's coming. Now for the next, I'm having a bit of a 4-day break really, because what's happening in Toronto is really just catching up with family. We've got baby showers to go to. We've got Niagara Falls to visit. But what I do want to do is get a big map of North America and a bit of Canada, and I want to go through where we have been for the last 6 weeks, because we're at the halfway point now, and probably where we're going, and share with you some of the things like what we've spent so far on fuel, on accommodation, what have been the highlights, what have been the lowlights, what we would do again, what we would never do again, just some general bit of a chit chat about the last 6 weeks. This could very well be the last video for a couple of days. I know you're going to miss us. And let's fight our way through the streets of Toronto. Let's get to our hotel. Let's wind this up and let me get it out to you. And thanks for joining us. If you've got any questions or comments or stuff that you'd like to see, because after this is a halfway mark, as I said, we've got another 6 weeks. We've got a lot to fit in because we're squeezing in Monument Valley, $1 Million Highway. We're going to try and do the Ozarks in that second half. They're 3 areas, well, 2 of those areas we're supposed to do in the first half, but the heat wave stopped us. So we are trying to cram in a lot in this next 6 weeks. So it's going to be busy. So I need to gather my strength. Have a few wines tonight and some sleep-ins for a change. The brake pads were 100 Canadian dollars, but I'm not sure what the charge is for fitting them. There's a lot to do.
I've waited for you before too.
In what way have you waited for me?
When I was sat in the bike just looking at you and you're chatting away to people.
We want to talk about people having chats? Oh my God. Tired, I need a nana nap. And when we get to the hotel, I want to just relax. We're going out for dinner tonight because the family, it's Damien's family, by the way, that we're spending the next 4 days with. So they're all from Italian descent. So there's going to be lots of hand gestures and lots of talking over each other. It's going to become overwhelming. All the Mediterranean folk with the Mediterranean DNA using their hands and talking over each other. I know what it's going to be like, you Italians.
Kind of light never ever shone on me. No, honey, I want my whole life to be live with you, babe. That's what I want, is to be living and loving you.
That's awesome, man. You guys. I wish I was you right now.
Honey, you can do anything.
Welcome to Toronto. anxiety level fucking through the roof. I'm sure my blood pressure is. I don't even have blood pressure problems, but I probably do have now. And there was a cyclist that just, I was turning right and he come right up on the side and he goes, "You've got to give way to cyclists." I go, "Fuck off, mate, I had my right blinker on, you could see I was turning." Dick. It ain't over yet, we've got to get to the parking area. In the elevator. This is probably the most flash looking hotel, but we did book this when we started planning the trip because just trying to get a good deal. I forget what we paid, but I will find out and report back. What number are we looking for? We're on the 20th floor.
I know my frame of mind, yeah.
Getting here.
But nobody has to ever be so
Okay.
blind. Honey, like I did. I know I was blind. I was so very, very blind.
We've got bench space. Enough bench space to share.
Can't you take
It's
a
relaxing
look at
before we
me?
have to go out and meet the Italian family. Well, for me to meet them. So just thought I'd give myself a little bit of pampering. I don't know if these things work or not. I've been in my fucking bag for like 2 years. Anyway, that's it for this episode. And I will be back maybe to explain. I've already explained it, haven't I? What's happening? Bit of a 4-day break. That shower was amazing.
Oh, tell that I live and breathe for you, yeah. Oh,
I'm here with the friend family that we all know in Australia.
Yeah, just give us a minute, folks. We'll get you up to the front here in a quick sec. Always have our best checker inner, checker outers going here.
So we're just back from a fabulous lunch in Toronto. Damien's just been to the loo. And I found this Aero Black Forest. Now, for those of you that know me in Australia, you can't get a large block of plain Aero chocolate. You can get mint, and often they might bring out a caramel, but you can get small blocks, and you can get some specialty stores might have packs of 4, but they're all small. You can't get a large family-sized block of plain Aero chocolate in Australia. Bang. This is not plain, but it's truffle. So we're going to have that now. And this is definitely the end of this video. I've had enough. We're going to have a little rest now before we go to an Italian barbecue with the family. All that action going on. Okay, we're now trying it. The Black Forest Aero chocolate. It's got that liqueur-y sort of vibe. I'm not big on liqueur chocolate.
Not bad.
No.
what good could